He was the strongest man who ever lived, but strength was never his greatest gift or his greatest weakness. Chosen before birth, set apart for greatness, a man anointed to deliver his people, but destined to fight the one enemy he never saw coming himself. His strength shook kingdoms. His name made enemies tremble. Yet in the arms of a woman, he lost everything. But what if your failure isn't the end? What if your fall is the start of your true strength? This is more than a story of muscles and betrayal. It's a mirror for every dreamer, every fighter, every young person standing between purpose and temptation. This is the story of Samson and Delilah, and the eternal truth that strength without purpose is weakness in disguise. This is Home of Success. If you're new in this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button to keep update with next coming video. Samson and Delilah, the strongest man who fell, and what it means for you. There are times when the world feels too heavy, when the people of God forget who they are. For 40 years, the Israelites lived under the weight of the Philistines, a proud nation that mocked their God and ruled their land. The children of Israel had lost their courage. They prayed less, they compromised more, and their chains became invisible, made not of iron, but of comfort and fear. But when darkness covers a nation, God always prepares a light, a person, a voice, a promise. In a small village of Zorah, a woman named Manoah's wife sat alone, barren and broken. For years, she had prayed for a child, but heaven had been silent. You shall conceive and bear a son. No razor shall touch his head, for the child shall be a Nazirite, set apart from birth. He shall begin to deliver Israel from the hand of the Philistines. This was no ordinary child. His destiny was sealed before his first breath. He would be born for war, yet chosen for purpose. A man of God came to me. His face shone like fire. He said we would have a son, one who will deliver Israel. If that is true, may the Lord send him again to teach us what to do. And the angel of the Lord returned, confirming the promise. Manoah offered a sacrifice, and as the flame rose to heaven, the angel ascended in the fire, leaving them speechless before the glory of God. From that day, a new story began. A barren woman became a mother. A silent heaven spoke again, and purpose entered the womb of history. And she bore a son, and called his name Samson. His name meant sunlight, a light in a dark generation. From his first breath, Samson was under a sacred vow, the Nazirite vow. No wine, no unclean food, and no blade upon his hair. It was a covenant of separation, a sign that he belonged wholly to God. To today's youth, that vow still speaks. If you want to walk in purpose, you must live differently. Greatness requires separation. Power requires purity. While other children chase pleasure, Samson was trained for purpose. His strength grew, not from the gym, but from God. His muscles were a shadow of something greater, divine empowerment. Remember, son, your strength is not your own. It belongs to the Lord. Then I will use it to protect our people. The sun of Samson's life had just begun to rise, but storms were already forming on the horizon. As Samson grew, the Spirit of the Lord began to move upon him. He felt it, a surge of divine energy that no man could understand. Strength that could lift gates, tear lines apart, and crush armies. But with every gift comes a test, and sometimes, the greater the power, the greater the pride. Samson's calling was divine, but he was still human. He wanted freedom, adventure, and love. And slowly, the boy of promise began to crave the world he was born to conquer. Samson's calling was divine, but he was still human. He wanted freedom, adventure, and love. And slowly, the boy of promise began to crave the world he was born to conquer. Every generation has a Samson, someone gifted beyond measure. Maybe it's you. Samson was no ordinary man. From the moment he grew into youth, his strength became legendary. He could bend gates like twigs, tear lions apart, and inspire on friends and fear in enemies. Samson, the Lord has truly blessed our people through you. You're the hope of Israel. And Samson believed it, maybe too much. For power is intoxicating, and pride whispers louder than purpose. Every hero faces a test, and Samson's test came not in war, but in love. Hello, stranger. You seem strong. Delightful distractions often appear at the edge of our calling. Samson's heart, burning with strength and confidence, saw only beauty, not danger. The lesson is simple. Talent alone cannot guard the heart. Desire and purpose often collide, and the path of greatness is tested in the quiet moments of temptation. Your gifts will open doors, but your heart must stay vigilant. Strength without wisdom leads to weakness. Samson married a Philistine woman, and the celebrations began. But the wedding was more than joy. It was a stage for pride. Listen carefully. I will give you a riddle. Solve it, and you shall receive reward. Fail, and the debt is mine. His riddle was clever, but Samson underestimated one thing: human curiosity and cunning. If we cannot solve it, we can coerce him. In that moment, pride became Samson's vulnerability. His strength was unmatched, but his heart was not disciplined. Confidence is good, but arrogance blinds you. The higher you climb, the sharper your focus must be. Samson's victories continued. Lions were slain, Philistines defeated, gates lifted. Yet his personal life told a different story. Young people, your talents and abilities are gifts, but they can become chains if your heart follows every passing temptation. Discipline is not restriction, it is freedom. Despite personal failings, Samson's strength could not be denied. When the Philistines threatened Israel, his power surged, a force fueled by the Spirit of God. Samson, we are saved. No man can stop him. Even when we falter in private, purpose can still shine through in public. But beware, unguarded strength can lead to downfall. Every victory contains the seeds of tomorrow's challenge. Samson's story reminds us that gifts alone are not enough. Strength without discipline, courage without wisdom, talent without guidance. These are invitations to failure. If you're gifted, guard your heart. If you are strong, practice humility. And if you are called, respect the calling, for purpose demands focus and self-control. While Samson's fame spread across Israel, fear gripped the Philistines. How could one man possess such power? And more importantly, how could they stop him? He is too strong for swords or armies. We must find the weakness in his heart, the soft spot no man dares to touch. And that weakness was love, not love in its purest form, but desire, distraction, and the longing for connection outside God's plan. Samson, why do you keep secrets from me? You trust me, don't you? This was the turning point. Samson's heart, unguarded and eager for love, opened a door that should have remained shut. Not every connection is what it seems. Charm can be dangerous when it distracts you from your purpose. Protect your heart. Samson, tell me your secret. What makes you so strong? If you truly love me, you will share it. How many of us do the same? We flirt with danger, thinking our talent or intelligence will protect us. We ignore warning signs, believing in our invincibility, until the day comes when it's not enough. Your gifts can deceive you into overconfidence. Stay humble. Stay vigilant. Delilah grew persistent. She pressed harder, night after night, until Samson's defenses began to crumble. Samson, I love you. Tell me the truth. If you don't, you will leave me with nothing but fear. Here is the warning for today's youth. Manipulation is subtle. It rarely comes as force. It comes as affection, curiosity, or promise, and it preys on what you want most. Even the strongest are vulnerable when the heart is divided, and Samson's heart was divided. She has him. Now we can strike. Finally, Samson revealed his secret, his hair, the symbol of his vow, his dedication, his connection to God. Gone in a moment of misplaced trust. The Philistines seized him, chains bound him, eyes blinded, and the strongest man fell, not by swords, but by deception, desire, and distraction. Your gifts and your purpose can be destroyed, not by the world, but by your choices. Protect your heart, guard your secrets, and stay true to your calling. Your gifts and your purpose can be destroyed, not by the world, but by your choices. Protect your heart, guard your secrets, and stay true to your calling. Temptation is relentless. Distraction is subtle. Pride is invisible. But understanding your weakness is the first step toward true strength. This video helpful? Like, share, and subscribe for more success lessons. Keep working hard and remember, success is just around the corner.